In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you get monetized on YouTube. This is how I got monetized on 2 different YouTube channels and tips I wish I would have had from the very beginning. So I got my first channel right here, Dark Hood. This is a gaming channel for RuneScape. I almost have 5,000 subs. And then I have a second channel right here, which has a variety of content. It has military, fitness, and educational content. And as you can see my stats here, this one's actually making more than my bigger channel. Estimated revenue $132 per month. And then I have 14K views this month, 408 watch hours. And if you look at my other channel, I actually have a lot bigger numbers, 2.2K watch hours this month, a little bit less money, and a lot more views. Now, I'll go over the revenue at the end of this video. I'm going to start off with my first tip here, which would be to keep your thumbnail style very simple. That way it is very reusable here. So I make all my thumbnails on Canva, as you can see here on the left. A lot of my thumbnails have the exact same style. That way I can just make a copy of the thumbnail and kind of just recreate it over and over. Because when you first start YouTube, you're going to be overwhelmed by all the different things you have to do and learn. You got to think of a video idea. You got to come up with a good thumbnail, or no one's going to watch the video anyways. You got titles, descriptions, everything, editing. So, mm, one of my favorite quotes for making YouTube videos is complexity is the enemy of execution. So, the more complex you make anything, the less likely you are to even get it done. So, with my thumbnail styles, especially my YouTube ones, I will take the same exact background every single time, use the same text style, have like a style for your thumbnails, and then I will just delete and copy and paste different assets. Now, for my other videos, I'll actually show you on the exact channel here. So if we go to content and then we look at my most viewed videos, 176,000 views, it's all the same thumbnail style. And then if I go to my other channel right here, it's going to be the same thing on this channel. The same, exact facial expressions and stuff like this. I literally reuse the same pose in multiple videos, 45K views, 24K views, and I just kind of reuse the same thing because it makes my process a lot similar. Or even my videos about classes, I have this same type of thumbnail here. I'm just changing the text every single time. To have a thumbnail style, my second tip is to find your competitive advantage for your niche. So there's going to be a couple things, maybe just one or two, but there's something you can make a video about that someone else isn't going to be able to make a video about the same way you can. And you want to find something that's very niche down. So my very first video ever on this channel that I ever posted had 30K views. Very first video. And I knew that video was going to get views because it was an experience that not many people have had, that I had, that I could share with others. So I had a very specific injury, a crazy name called costochondritis, and is a rare muscular skeletal injury. And I made a video about my personal experience with that. Posted it, posted into Reddit threads, got picked up, and boom, right off the bat, 30,000 views on my very first video. That is a lot of watch hours. If you look at it right here, because most of the views happen at the beginning, that's 1.8K watch hours. That's like half of what you need right off the bat. Now, going from there, the other ways I have a competitive advantage, I can make videos about stuff in the military, like my experience with showering and basic training. Not everyone's in the military, and not everyone in the military makes YouTube videos, so I have an advantage by being able to post this because everyone else in the world that is in the United States Army isn't going to be able to make this video, but I can. So find those things that you can make videos about that other people can't, no matter how popular they are or anything like that. And then you want to also, I would say, focus on quantity and making the habit of making videos. You can make one crazy killer video and then you could fall off and not make another video for the next 6 months. If you get into the habit of posting one video every single day or 2 to 3 every single day, it's inevitable. You're gonna get monetized, you're gonna get partnered, you're gonna get watch hours and subs because you just keep making videos. Even if some of those videos like don't work out, eventually you're gonna hit random jackpots and gems that blow up, and it'll make up for all of those bad videos that you make. And you'll just naturally get better at making videos by doing it over and over and over. So in the very beginning, focus on just making as many videos as you can. That way, like every single day you wake up, you're like, all right, what video am I making today? I even really like doing it where I go into Google Keep, and anytime I think of a video idea, I just throw that thing in there, just have all kinds of things where it's just video ideas. So I can go straight into this and just find what I want to make. Lastly, my number one tip is going to sound a little crazy here, but it is actually, I'll say it before that. Let's go ahead and look at some analytics here. We go to analytics. I have one more tip at the very end of the video. So we'll go to revenue. This made $132 this month. I have not really been posting videos, so you'll see the difference over the last couple months. This one got monetized, I believe, at the beginning of the year. Let's see, it got monetized in May. Made the most right off the bat, 219. I was posting more. Slowly dropped down each month, and is the lowest it has been so far, but that will slowly climb. I'll do the same thing with my other channel right here. We'll go to analytics, we'll go to revenue. Wait 1 second. All right, $121 this month. Now, the nice thing about my other channel is I do some stuff in education, and some of my RPMs are like up to $20 per 1,000 views. On gaming, you get a lot less. You get like, you know, $1 to $3 if you're doing really good on gaming per 1,000 views. As you can see here, this one's been monetized a lot longer. And then as I make less videos, that number slowly drops every single month, but it stays pretty consistent. Um, Watch page ads, all that. All right, my last tip for the video: turn this video off and stop watching videos like this. I've watched so many videos similar to the one like I'm making right now, and what happens is you end up just procrastinating and not making videos. No matter how much you learn from videos like this, how many you watch, it's not going to get you monetized. The only thing that's going to get you monetized is making videos over and over and over. So keep your process simple. Go make some videos and don't watch more videos like this because you're not going to remember most of what I've said or any other YouTubers said about making videos on YouTube a day from now, maybe hours from now. You're going to forget this video. You're going to get a good feeling from watching it, but it's probably not going to make a difference. It's probably not going to make you go do anything. You have to go just start making videos over, over, and over, and over, and then that's what will get you eventually monetized. And once you get monetized, it's gonna be so easy. You're gonna look back at it and be like, "Oh, that's really all I had to do." Because I struggled climbing forever. It took me forever to get monetized, and now that I am monetized, I'm like, it took me forever to get 4,000 watch hours, and now I get 4,000 watch hours every single month. So stop watching videos like this, stop procrastinating, just go get monetized right now. Make a video over and over, keep it simple. Thanks for watching, like and sub if you found this helpful, and I'll see you in another video if you decide to keep watching videos.